Hi, I'm Marna. This is the Dolls Rescue Channel, and today I am making Gray Sky a poncho. Let me pull his stand out. Got a mess on my table. Forgive it. They're all waiting in line to get their outfits. Trying to decide which direction I'm going. I think this way. I like that. Don't you, Darren? Or do you think this way?
I think the other way, but
I
that's
do
just-
too. I think this is better. So I had bought some, let me set him back. I had bought this fringe and I really like it, but it's human size or purse size. And so what I'm doing, I got this at Hobby Lobby. I am cutting the top down so that it's not so thick up here and my seam will go right along here. And then I'm cutting the fringe down to about an inch. Did you know that fringe on cowboys and Indians, it actually started for flies, to keep the flies back? They could just swoosh it and get rid of flies. I like this wig. I haven't decided if I'm going to cut it off higher or leave it alone. I got to tell you, I hated it when I first did it. And I thought, oh, it's too long. Those are too thick, blah, 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 blah. And the more he stood on my counter, the more I like him. His name is Gray Sky, and I made him this poncho. Let's see if I can show you this. I wear poncho. Well, I used to wear ponchos all the time, a lot like this one, actually. My horse print, where is that one? I used to wear that to horse auctions all the time. I love him. Look at that manly build. That's how Darren's built. It is. When you were younger, you were, whoo, whoo, whoo. Not that you're not now. Okay, that sounded bad.
I don't take it that way, babe.
So what I did was I first made one too small, and I decided that I wanted it quite a bit longer so that it covered his arms. And what I did is I cut a piece of fabric. Looks like I went about 18 inches because my fabric is doubled over twice, which is about a ½ inch because that's about a ½ inch seam all the way around. And then I cut, I think it's too big a hole for the neck. However, that's how ponchos actually are. They're very low in the neck. And I should have known better. Like I said, I wore them, and it would be warmer if they were up higher. I did put Velcro up the back. I hate taking arms and hands and heads off dolls to dress them. You wear out those joints. And what you don't think about is every time you put an outfit on a doll, you take those shoulders off and on. That's twice friction. You take that head off and on, that's twice friction. And pretty soon it doesn't fit as tight and it's getting wobbly and the hands are falling off and whatever. I know they're made for it, but they're not made for it as often as some of us dress our dolls. So anyway, I put Velcro up the back, and I also sewed in, what is that, about 3 inches, 3.5, I think. I'm guessing. 3. About 3 inches wide, because you want your ponchos wide to look right. They're supposed to look like a blanket laying across you. And you can actually wrap a blanket, but a poncho will stay on you better. With the Velcro all the way up the back, let me put this back on him. Oh, God, I love this doll. When I bought him, I really, really liked him. Now, oh, he is one of my favorites. I love American Indian dolls. I always have since I was a child. They were always my first choice. Oh, I got his braid in the Velcro. Now, that's one bad thing about the Velcro. But I like it because it's quick, easy, and snaps. How many would I have needed back here? At least 3. Okay, so what I wanted to show you was, it's not lining up right because I don't have it pulled correct. There we go. You can go around or over your stand port with the Velcro in the back, and you have not taken your doll apart to dress him. But see, I made the sleeves a little longer so that they were covered. They're supposed to cover your hands a little bit. I like it. I like it a lot. It reminds me of my own. I showed how I cut the fringe off at the beginning of the video, and I did decide to go with the fabric at this way, and I like it. I'm going to get more of this fringe. I'm going to cut it. I cut it about in half. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Don't be mean about the berets.
Now you just need to push beads on the end of all that fringe.
Oh yeah, that's more girlish though.
Yeah, true.